Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr in another round. Let me just quickly select them. Tarot cards right here. The very cool thing I think is that we have a couple of them available, and it is a hunt against some Eldari guys. We haven't played Eldari in a while, I think, so that is very cool. So, following standard Ordo Xenos Entrapment protocols, a herd of Eldari beasts were lured out of the webway. The invaders are hoping to retrieve spirit stones of their fallen masters, spring the trap, and dispense the Emperor's boundless mercy upon the uphuman filth. I love those texts, man. No Xenos shall escape.
The existence of this filth defiles the Imperium. They may be great in numbers, but if we sever the head, the body will die. Kill their leaders and break their will.
Will do. I know we have a few weaker enemies here now available, since this turret mission is a little bit that sounds so wrong, but beneath our level, or let's call it the right way, beneath our rank. So the enemies are of course easier killed off. That is just fine for me. We need to level up at Tinsy a little bit to go on with the wonderful Void Crusade, which I want to do. And since, even if I said we have lower ranked enemies right here, as you can see, we are losing constructs anyhow. So, and let's just try to do our best against those ref plates. I guess our current weapon is not the best, because I think this is more a hurt-based weapon, where with the splash damage it does not do as much damage to one enemy. That is the little downside with this bugger. So first things first, against these enemies it is way better. So let's try to explode them all. And here we can actually switch the weapon against those guys, the ref guards. I have no clue, of course, what the enemies we hunt are going to be, which that is something which has in the briefing, which was not stated in the briefing. I don't know why I always try to say breathing, but I of course always. Did you see him falling down there? Oh my goodness. I of course meant briefing. Anyhow, it's a ref lord. It's very nice. I think we have faced the ref lord too often, so that is quite nice to finally face one of these guys. He's being constantly beaten up by our little constructs, and that is oh so nice. Although he did a little bit of damage to us. Okay, is here no, I thought there might be any sort of supply box, but I was oh so wrong there. I should resummon those guys, switch the weapon to the heat-based. Okay, it's again not the best, but why don't we switch back? There is where I'm always a little too reluctant, that I sometimes, I would even call it laziness. Technically it's, I think it's really laziness that I'm too lazy to switch the weapons, although, you know, it is enough time to switch them. Anyhow, we need a few more constructs any second. Well, at least against these dudes there, we don't do a ton of damage. That is very surprising, I think. But fair enough. Okay, the smaller guys we are technically one-shotting. That is one thing I by now don't particularly understand, is that maybe it's just based on that I'm not using the right weapons against the right enemy types, but if you take the comparison how fast the normal Eldari die, practically even with the splash damage weapon we are basically one-shotting them, ruling the the warp spiders of course out, and against the ref plates there we are, sorry, my English is sometimes certain days it is just trash. And the other enemies we take technically ages to kill off. That is a little weird, I think. But anyhow, what am I even complaining about? Okay, focus on the ref plates. 2 more targets remaining. Okay, they are on all the map. Okay, that was... So we still need a little bit of space to cover to take them down indefinitely. What I, as I said before a couple of times, I of course... Oh, a holding Banshee Exarch. These guys we have definitely not yet faced. That is cool. What I want... Oh my goodness, what was that? She dropped a lot of items. What did I want to say? And do not lie. I forgot it. Oh man. Do you know that at certain days you should not do certain things? And today I think is a day I should not record, but I practically just have to. Okay, these guys are gunners. Very, very good. Something. Oh, there is a holding Banshee Exarch as well. So that's where I technically assume that it is because of the tarot I chose, the tarot cards I chose, which maybe increased the chance of Exarchs coming. Might be, might not be. I, of course, as usual, do not know at all. So, fun fact, I always try to compare certain army types. I know you can't compare every Warhammer 40k army, but I'm always trying to map the unit types, and with the Imperial units or the Traitor Legion units, I don't know. Okay, practically nearly Dreadnoughts. Can they kill Dreadnoughts in the tabletop game? I am not certain. Anyhow, let's not talk about that. I want to compare them which unit they actually are. And in the end, to be honest, I can't compare them. Anyhow, I got the point which I wanted to bring, which I just forgot, is that if you compare them classes, and let me say that I love the Tech Priest class. I love the gameplay, and that you are more the summoner, and you know, you need to keep your constructs alive, so to say, rather than dealing the damage yourself. But I think it's a little, you don't have to do, you can't practically call it micromanagement, but you don't need to press so many buttons, because your constructs are actually dealing the damage for you if you compare him to the other classes. That is very, very cool and neat, I think, and feels not slower, but not particularly easier, but it feels relaxer. That is probably the word I was looking for. It is way more relaxed, and that I do like. That is the word. Anyhow, sadly enough, our inventory is full. That brings me to a point that I at one point really have to sell some stuff which I have not yet done. That is the very sad part. So in the end, that is not too bad, because okay, I should switch the weapon, because our big guy is stuck. It's not too bad, because at the current level rating here, we of course can't, probably won't have too many good items available for us. Warp Spider down. Okay, I think we did receive a lot of items from the big Reflords, which technically filled our inventory up. Okay, let's do this down. Oh, that's a neat, nice, please. Oh goodness. Of course, it as well deals splash damage, which of course is for our little constructs not too good. but now it is overwhelmed. That is oh so good, because do you know something? Because he can't shoot as often, I enjoy the old style of the fire prism more. The what's it, 2nd edition?
You set a fine example for their kind, Inquisitor.
The 2nd edition in German, I think it was called Ilomsar. The fire prism I honestly enjoyed a little bit more, but anyhow, you need to get used to new designs. I guess what I like in the plastic model is of course that you have these little prism, which is really you know, it is not real plastic, but it's translucent, and that is what I like in the style. But guys, that in the end brings us to the end of this episode, and you know it, as usual, I really thank you for watching. If you have actually enjoyed this episode, then please guys, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.